Hello, and our project is all about sales transaction management system. So first, let's log in. Then here is the interface of our home page. So here in our table, we have components of panel where we can add the details or the category details, the search bar, and here shows the values already in our database. And here is our audit logs or our history. And here is the save, update, clear, and delete button. And let's see the basic function. Let's try to add category. Let's say C006, category name, electronics devices. And let's do okay, let's try to save. So data saved successfully. It has been added in the database. So let's say, let's update electronics 123. So it has been updated. We can see now here the electronics 123. Then let's say, let's delete this category. So let's see, we can see that it has been deleted in our database. And here we can check, search for um, categories. So we can see here the drinks, and here we can see the history of our actions. So let's see here, December 7. So here is our history of our actions. Here is when we saved, we updated and deleted the electronic device category. So here we demo and also discuss our business rules. So our products can be part of promotional campaign, which we can see here. Let's see Coke or this laptop as in a promo, which is the Christmas big sale. And our sales transaction must include optional services. So these services, it came from our service table. So let's see something like, let's have a delivery. So it has a additional service fee. Then let's add quantity, 2. And let's say our transaction number 2. And our customer is paying over. And each sales transaction must involve multiple sales representative or may involve multiple sales representatives. So here we can choose Mark Joshua for sales 1, lead sales, another for Kenneth as delivery, and something like, let's leave it only 2 sales representative. And its category is electronic devices and payment method. So products can belong to multiple categories. So we can have the same name but different category product. So we must include that. And sales report must include aggregated data. So our aggregated data in our database is this transaction date and this total amount. So it will get all of the values of the product price times the quantity, plus the additional fee for the service, and times the discounted price because it is in decimal form already. So let's try, let's see. Record was saved successfully. So we can see here the other T02, the transaction 2, which involves 2 sales representative and their own commission, which is also our business rule, and the product name with its category, the quantity, the service type, and the promotional name. So it has a total amount of 30,025. So it's that. Then let's see, we have a stock of something like 20 in the laptop section, and we purchased 2, and let's see if it really adds up or subtract the purchased amount. So it really subtract the purchased amount. So um, in the beginning, it has a stock of 20, and now it only has 18. So here we got different queries. So here we selected price from the products table, service price from the services table, and discount on the promotions table, which in totality consist made up our total amount. So here we select customer ID, sales rep ID, and some other information that we need from the other table. So here is our sales table, our main table. So to reflect data from the other table, we must select select them from our table, and also connect them on the same foreign key in this main table. So here we can see select category, category name, category ID, and the category table. And our save button consists of also string a query. And here we select stock from the products table, and here we made the subtraction of quantity um, to the stock in the products table. So it will subtract any quantity that has been made, that has been done or saved, where a transaction has occurred. So here we updated the set stock, and it will also return the value, the subtracted value. So here is the total query for the total amount. So here is the insertion of values from our text boxes, so that it will be saved on the table, our table. And here is the update button, which has the same. It also updates the tables, the data and values in the tables. And here is the delete, where we select the transaction ID, which is the primary key, which holds all of the information. And when it is deleted, all of the entire row will also be deleted. Then next, the clear button, of course. So here is only the sales table. I will only show you the sales table because of time constraint. So here is the load data, so that it will reflect on the DG history, or the DG sales, which will shows our data in our um, interface. So here, transaction, concatenate, we use join um, to connect the different tables. So here is the adjust grid view, configure grid view, so that it will have the same grid value. So here is the search. So it will search corresponding values that has been entered on our text box. Then next, the load history. So our history table, it will show what is in our history table and what action here. Then next is our load filtered history, which filters our dates. And filtered click, this is the button. Then search date, click, all of it. And that's all. Let's now proceed to the ERD. Here, it shows the user's table is connected to the action history, which shows which user do the customization. And here we can show that in many transactions, or in any some transactions, there could be there should only be a one customer in each transaction. And category table is connected to the products, and also to the sales table, which products can hold many categories as well. It reflects to the sales table. And then the sales representative is connected also to the sales table, in which there may be more than one sales representative in each transaction. And these services is connected to the sales table, in which there is a one services connected to the selected product. And also the products table is connected to the sales table and promotions table. And it shows that product can be in promotions, which amounts to discount. And that's all for the ERD. So here is our database connection and database structure. So first, here is the user's table and its contents. The action history table, its contents. The category table and its contents. The products table and the contents of the product table. Promotions, its content. Services and its content. The customers and its content. Sales rep, sales representative, its content. And finally, the sales table and its content.